Hello viewer, welcome to my YouTube channel Software Testing. Today I will show you how you can perform right click and double click in Selenium WebDriver. So there are many applications you will find of this type of element. You need to right click or double click over here. So basically today's agenda is right and double click in Selenium. Right click and double click. There are many applications you will find these two elements. So we will use demoqa.com/buttons this application in order to perform today's test. So let me open that application. This is the demoqa.com/button. You see here are two buttons. One is double click, one is right click. If you do the double click over here, if you do single click, it will not act anything. Thereafter bottom one, if you do regular click, it will not do anything. So let me do the double click on the top one. You see here is the you have done a double click, there is a message. Thereafter if you do the right click over here, there is a you have done a right click over here. These two messages will appear once you perform your successful click. So in order to perform this action, we need to open Eclipse, and as usual we already set it up project package. Those who are new in Selenium as well as Eclipse wants to know how to set it up Eclipse Selenium in Eclipse, then I have a separate video for that. I'll put that link in the description box, you can watch from there. So in the package, so right click, new, we need a create a class other, we'll do the JUnit test case, click next. Thereafter you need to write your class name. Let's say right click example. Then we are not taking anything, then click finish. Once you did that, we don't need this thing over here. Basically here we need to write our test script in order to perform the action. First thing, we need to set property for our we will use the Firefox browser. In order to do the Firefox browser, we need to set property for Gecko driver. The command is system.setProperty. Here is the key value pair. Key is the WebDriver dot Gecko dot driver, and value is the Gecko driver path. So basically we saved our Gecko driver path where it is located. Let me copy from here. Here is the Gecko driver path. Copy from here and we need to paste it over here. So our Gecko driver path is set. Then we need to do the WebDriver driver equal to new Firefox driver. So there is a red mark, don't worry, we need to import the package. Mouse over here, WebDriver package, similar way Firefox driver package we need to import in our workspace. Thereafter we need to do driver dot manage dot window dot maximize. Basically once our browser open, that window needs to be maximized. That's what we are doing over here. Driver dot get, we need to open the application. Driver dot get, then we need to enter our URL over here. So our URL is this one. Control C and Control V over here. So our application opens up. After open application, we need to wait a little bit to load our application. That's why we need to thread.sleep. Let's say we'll wait 5000 milliseconds in order to open the application. Here is the red mark, mouse over, add throws declaration, red mark will be gone. Thereafter we need to find the element, then we need to perform our action. So web element, let's say double click equal to driver dot find element by dot id. We need to enter your element ID over here. Okay, Then same thing, web element, it is a red mark, import the package, then red mark will be gone. Similar way we need to do another thing, web element, right click equal to driver dot find element by dot id. Here is our semicolon. Then we need to figure it out, the double click and right click element id. Let me go to the application. Here is the double click element, right click, inspect, and you will figure it out. This is the id, as it has the id. Copy. If element doesn't have id, then we need to take the class and all other thing. If nothing happened, then you need to take the XPath for that element. So here we have the id, then we will not look for any other thing. Then we need to right click element id. So right click, let me do the pointer right click, then here is the right click button id. Copy. Then we need to paste it over here. So then we need to do the action class. Actions, action equal to new actions, wrap with the driver. So same thing, red mark, mouse over, import the action package, then red mark will be gone. Then once it is done, then action dot, you see here is a double click event, double click, then what is the target? Is the double click in that element, then dot perform. That means once you will double click on that element, then you will see, let me comment out this way, double click. So once you click in that button, then you will see a message over here like this way. If you do the double click, this message will appear. Let me figure it out, this id, double click message. Copy that id. Let me go to the Eclipse. Then let's say string d message equal to driver dot find element by dot id. Here is our id. Then we need to capture that message, dot get text, get text. So once you will figure it out, this the double click message, then we need to capture this message within d message. Then we will print out that message in console. SYSO, control space bar. So let me copy from here. If it is successful, it will print the message in the console. That means the message is this one. You have done a double click. So it will print in the console. That means successfully it happens. Thereafter we will do right click. Right click. So same thing, action dot, you see right click, context click. Action dot context click is the right click. This is the one. Then we need to specify that which one you need to right click. Dot perform. That means once right click is performed, there will be another message will display. So string, we'll wrap up this with the string or message equal to driver dot find element by dot id. then we need to capture that one, get text. So we need to wrap this message with the our message. Thereafter, let me copy from here this one, and then our message will be replaced over here. Then we need to figure it out the ID for the right click element after that. So if you do the right click over here, this message is displayed over here. Let me figure it out the ID for the right click message. Right click message, copy from the ID from here, copy, and then paste it over here. So our test is done. This, it will open the application. Then we are finding out the element ID, web element, then action class, then action.perform. So there, here is the double click and here is the right click. Right click basically context click is the right click and double click is the double click. Once it is done, then let me wait for a little bit. Thread.sleep, let's say 5 seconds, which is 5000 millisecond. Thereafter application will be closed. Driver.quit. So that's all for our today's tutorial. So basically our agenda was the double click and right click. Both script has been written after opening the application. So let me save the script and then right click, run as JUnit test. It will open the Firefox browser, then we'll navigate that application. So Firefox browser open, it will maximize the browser. So let's see, yeah, maximize browser, it opening the application demoqa.com/button, then it will double click and right click. Let's see. We have a 5 second for wait time. After that it will click that element, double click, yeah, both are clicked, and it will print the message. Then it will wait 5 seconds and close. Let me see the console if the message is printed or not. If message is printed correctly, that means our test passed successfully. You see, our both has been done successfully. You have done a double click. That means if double click even action is not performed, this message will not appear and then it will not capture. Similar way, right click, if right click even doesn't perform action, then you will not get this message and it will not even print over here too. That means our script works successfully. In this way you can perform any application double click and right click in Selenium WebDriver. I believe those who are new in software automation testing using Selenium WebDriver, this video will be very helpful for themselves. If you think this is helpful, please like my video, subscribe my channel and share it to others. Also, if you have any question, please make a comment. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you for watching this video.